we are toward the end of the regular season, the stretch run, if you will. What are you looking for, Jim, around the league at this particular portion of the schedule?
I think the first thing is who's healthy at the right time of the year, and then who has expanded their roster and their rotation, because depth to me is as important as anything else as you head into this important part of the regular season.
Depth important, and probably, would you agree, the hardest thing to really capture?
Very difficult. Coaches need to have trust in their roster. It's awfully difficult to get coaches to go more than 8 or 9 deep.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Scotty Barnes is out there with Brandon Miller. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. Then it's Daniels, and it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Clock at 6. Pass to Brown. Fires at the elbow. No good on that one. And it's the Raptors' ball. Here's Daniels, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Man, Daniels is deceptively quick on the drive. He can cover a lot of ground and get where he needs.
For 3, Mitchell. Again, the miss by the Lakers.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Outside, Williams wants to get it to Barnes and does. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy, you can plug in just about anywhere.
And he knocks down the first one. And a player, Tim, who stuffs the stat sheet, Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, Kevin, he just has a great all-around game. But the thing I like the most, he's very unselfish. He will pass up a shot if a teammate has a better one.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Well, Scotty Barnes is one of those do-it-all kind of guys. He can guard 1 through 4, and then offensively, he can basically do any job that's required.
Hunter finds Mitchell, drains the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Raptors have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Nembhard, the pass to Miller. Williams, a screen on Hunter. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick-and-roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
Brown, the pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Nembhard. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
To the inside. Here's Daniels. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped a game in this series last year.
Brown's shot is off. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Miller against Hunter. Miller, the pass to Nembhard. Rebounded by Isaac.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Here's Hunter. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
How about the strength and focus on that one? It's clear Hunter up to the challenge at finishing on a physical defense.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Nembhard, the pass to Daniels. And here's Miller outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Brown. Here's Embiid. Over Williams. Embiid, no good. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick.
One player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Back over to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
Scotty Barnes, one shot.
That's good from Barnes. Lakers trail by 5. Now, here's Mitchell. He is averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. Embiid backed in off the glass.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Williams has a screen for Barnes. He's looking for Williams and finds him.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
All right, fans, here come your Lakers girls.
Let's take a brief moment to look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's feistiest defensive teams. In fourth, the Raptors.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
At the top of the key, Hunter. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Good, he hits the jump shot. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night.
And this is what Mitchell delivers for his team. He's an efficient shooter you can rely on for buckets.
Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Brown. Back to Mitchell. Embiid against Williams. Back to Mitchell. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Raptors.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Nembhard, the pass to Williams. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. That one goes in. Barnes has got 6 points.
Well, Barnes plays with a real edge. It allows him to get in there and mix it up with the big boys.
Embiid kicks to Hunter. Mitchell up top. Nembhard covering. And it's Donovan Mitchell with the 3. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket of the night.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Barnes looking around. Barnes sets a screen for Nembhard. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
Barnes really just forcing the D to commit. They chose him, and boy, did he make them pay.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10" wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. And Mitchell drops them both. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise. And with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It is a beautiful thing. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Brown's shot is off. Toronto leading by 4. Miller the bounce pass. The 3 from Barnes. Rebound Donovan Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Lakers. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, and in that one they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
It really showed you how together they were as a team, playing for one another.
Shooting 2.
Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Hunter. And Los Angeles with some changes. Myrtle comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Jared McCain subbed in for Christian Brown. And then for Toronto, Lopez, he's checked in for Williams. John Collins comes in for Scotty Barnes. And it's Keon Ellis in for Daniels. And he can't hit the second. The Raptors with the lead. And here is Ellis. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Miller, that's for 2. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kuzma outside. Plenty of space. The shot that time, not on target.
And that leaves his coach scratching his head because you can't get a better look than that.
Miller against Kuzma. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Birtle sets the pick for McCain. Shoots over Nembhard. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
And Pirtle just keeps battling you inside. He is no stranger to physicality in there.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Toronto.
Take a break. Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
And timid old school big man Jakob Poeltl still more than valuable in today's game.
Well, there certainly remains a place in this league for centers who defend the rim, rebound, and set screens. He might not be flashy, but he's a winning player. And one thing I really love about Jakob Poeltl, it's how active he is defensively. He just affects so many shots with his energy. Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Lakers trail by 4. To the left side wing. Back to Kuzma. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Nembhard against McCain. Fires the 3. score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Smart decision that time by McCain. He used the pick and roll, saw the space, let it fly.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. John Collins becoming a knockdown shooter. He said, I think I've always had the ability to shoot. I'm just feeling it from three right now. My teammates are doing a good job of finding me in the spots that I like, and I've worked on my shot a lot, and I'm sort of settling into it. Kevin?
Very capable. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Abaji. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Pirtle. From deep. Abaji can't get it to go.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
The line for 2.
And he makes the first. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Last outing for Toronto, they won that game against the Nuggets in Ball Arena.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, the crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
Well, a chance to check out some stats for DeAndre Hunter.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
The first one falls.
And what I appreciate about Collins is he plays his role well and an efficient player because of it.
And so Collins nails both of them.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Pirtle with a screen on Ellis. Pass to McCain. Pirtle sets the pick for McCain. For 3. Good on the triple. McCain's got 6 points.
Yeah, McCain right now is hot, and he is nailing those threes at a high rate.
Here's Nembhard. Over McCain. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Pass to Pirtle. Lopez with the block.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
McCain against Nembhard. Here's Clowney. Out to the wing. Pirtle with a screen on Ellis. And that one's good, Abaji. Now just a 2-point Toronto lead. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Kuzma against Hachimura. Collins passes to Nembhard. Collins a screen on McCain. Nembhard for 3. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Los Angeles. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to McCain. here's Kuzma. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here is Ellis. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. And the Raptors lead by 4. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Raptors up 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Sanji on the defensive end in that first quarter, they were just getting up into people.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Miller is out there with Daniels. Then it's Barnes. Then it's Mark Williams. And Murray Boyles in at the 4 slot.
And Barnes got off the floor quickly, no doubt about that one.
Pass to Embiid. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
And that one misses. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds, it moved like he did. Not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Good on the second free throw. And you talk about physical dominance combined with skill. Tim, at his peak, where does Joel Embiid rank?
Well, Kevin, I'm not sure we've ever seen a 7-footer with this combination of power and three-point shooting touch. Injuries really are the only thing that have slowed him down.
Here's Barnes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
That's a smart move by Barnes. He got the defense to bite, and he earned a trip to the line.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Embiid. That shot off. Nice D from Williams. Miller kicks to Daniels. Williams passes to Miller. Back to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Pass to Embiid. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the 2nd overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Now here in the second quarter, he's getting to the line. I like the aggressiveness.
And Embiid drops them both.
And the physicality Embiid brings to the table is awfully difficult to match. He knows how to use that 7-foot frame.
Barnes passes to Daniels. Back to Barnes. Outside Daniels. 5 to shoot. Miller outside. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Brown. Here's Hunter. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that is his 3rd foul of the half. Now they've got to make a tough decision.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
No doubt the size of Isaac is a problem for the defense. Excellent at using that long frame to draw contact.
For Los Angeles, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
Isaac taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Isaac. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that 3-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. Down low, here's Williams. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out west. The season nearly complete. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs.
And I think for the Lakers, they had pressure on them coming into the season. A lot of people were picking them to have a special year. And they haven't shied away from that pressure. They've embraced it.
Well, on paper, they certainly look dominant coming in, and that's exactly what we've seen on the floor. No one is going to want to face this team in the postseason.
On its way from Hunter for 2. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Daniels dishes to Miller. Daniels kicks to Miller. Offline with his 3.
Well, despite this lead, he hasn't found the sweet spot yet. It's been mostly sour, actually.
Brown sets the pick for Mitchell. Mitchell on the move. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
Here's Barnes. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Well, it's certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Pass to Brown. Now Hunter. Mitchell outside. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Brown. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Miller. Toronto leading by 4. Outside Daniel. Back to Barnes. Outside Daniel. 5 on the clock. From about 19 feet. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists tonight. Now Brown. Still without a basket. For 3, Hunter. That one doesn't drop.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Miller finds Barnes. Outside Daniel. Barnes screen on Mitchell. Daniels passes to Barnes. Raptors need to get a shot. There's Williams. Good D by Embiid. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. 6-point game. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. Embiid kicks to Mitchell. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before them, for sure.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Toronto. And Embiid drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Barnes against Isaac. Barnes dishes to Miller. Plays it up and banks it in. Miller's got 5.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Daniels against Brown. Mitchell passes to Brown. It's blocked.
And that's exactly what Daniels does. He has a knack for disrupting plays, that time getting the block.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Mitchell wide open. Los Angeles with another miss. Raptors leading by 6. Nembhard the pass to Barnes. Here's Murray Boyd. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA scoring-wise. Donovan Mitchell is second.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Toronto. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
next answer. Oh, yeah. You have the camera on you.
Lakers making a change here. Abaji's checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. John Collins, he's checked in for Miller. McCain against Nembhard. To Abaji. Daniels with the steal. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Well, a big part of Daniels' game is improving. He's becoming better at the free throw line.
And last season's most improved player. And Tim, I know you like this guy, Dyson Daniels, a rising player.
Well, Kevin, he is an elite defender, already one of the best we have in this league, and he's just getting started.
And the first one at the line is good. So we're talking about Dyson Daniels here, Greg. Just how incredible a defender is this kid?
I mean, last season he came in second in terms of voting for Defensive Player of the Year, led the league in steals. And this young man's just getting started. Figures to be a problem for a long time.
Hatchimer is checked in for Scotty Barnes.
One area of growth for Daniels, in general, he gets to the line more than he did earlier in his career. Very confident now in his offense these days.
Fires it up. And the Lakers with another miss.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
I'm not sure what he was thinking right there, but we see this in this game sometimes.
It's Kuzma penetrating. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Collins.
The stride gets Kuzma down the lane so quickly. Defense tries to adjust, but Kuz doesn't back off.
Free throw good, Kuzma.
Oh, the great thing about Kuzma is he's so well-rounded. He can do a little bit of everything on the floor.
The Raptors making a switch here. Ellis is checked in. Good on both. Raptors leading by 6. Bounce pass, Nembhard. Lobbed up there for Collins. Now the Lakers on the break. Nembhard against McCain. Pass to Abaji. Kept alive. And the layup is good. Abaji's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And a better box out saves him 2 points there.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
And he comes up with the deuce. Nembhard's got 8 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Abaji. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
Collins setting the pick for Nembhard. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers trail by 6. From 15 feet away, he can't get that one.
But it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
Lopez, a screen on McCain. Shot by Collins, no good.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
Downey, good. Nembhard with it. 14 points from him the last game against the Nuggets in Denver. Collins finds Nembhard. Bangs home the trifecta. Nembhard's got 5 points in the quarter.
A little playmaking there from Collins. Nice to see him setting others up.
A wide open look here for Kuzma. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Nembhard for 3, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Kuzma against Hachimura. Pirtle with a screen on Hachimura. Kuzma passes to Pirtle. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Yeah, well, if you're looking for a pick-and-roll partner, Pirtle is a good man to call on.
Lopez, a screen on McCain. Takes it inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Andrew Nembhard taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. There's 1:17 left to play here in the half. After Abaji. Here's McCain. Last game with 30 points. Kuzma can't get it to go.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Over in the corner, Ellis. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Lakers trail by 7. Here's Abaji. Here's Pirtle, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Brook Lopez.
And that's a lot to deal with when you guard Pirtle. This is a really skilled 7-footer.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And really, guys, his percentage from the line at 70 isn't quite up to snuff.
First one falls for him. That one misses. Toronto leading by 6. Lobbed up there for Collins. And stolen by Kuzma. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Nembhard against McCain. Fires from deep. And it's Toronto with the rebound. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers.
Get there, get there.
Now, Nembhard, he's got 15. What a performance for Andrew Nembhard. He's been slaying for the Raptors. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And we'll be right back after this.
Two quarters of play completed as we welcome you to take a look at some of the upcoming games on the schedule. The Los Angeles Clippers will be playing against the Cavaliers out in Cleveland. Tip-off is 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
I'm looking for a possible upset in that one.
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I hate what they're doing on defense. Giving up too many gimmies, it makes me mad just watching it.
And I've seen you on the golf course and the hardwood, Jack. Gimmies are the only shots you make.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Andrew Nembhard, he's really been playing well.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 6. Embiid is out there with Isaac. Then there's Christian Brown. Then there's Hunter. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard. That's the Laker 5. Here's Embiid. Rebound by the Raptors. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Barnes. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mitchell outside. Isaac outside. Hunter kicks to Isaac. 4 on the clock. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got his 6th rebound on the night. Nembhard finds Barnes, and they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Lakers trail by 6. Now, here's Mitchell. 12 points for him. Brown with it. Pass to Embiid. Williams with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Embiid. Embiid's gone 3 of 7 shooting from the floor. And here's Daniels. There's Miller with the 3. Rebounded by Isaac. Pass to Mitchell. Embiid against Williams. Now here's Embiid. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 5. Over Williams. That one wide left.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Here's Nemhard. He's got 15. Williams sets a screen for Barnes. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And he's just trying to do too much. He's become sloppy with the basketball after a pretty clean first half.
And Toronto making a change here. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Mitchell. He's got 12. High post, Embiid. In close, Embiid gets it to fall.
Well, he's just an elite scorer. Embiid, unstoppable.
Nemhard, the pass to Miller. Embiid against Nemhard. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. Miller's got 3 assists now in this one. Mitchell against Nemhard. Mitchell passes to Hunter. Back to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. It's good.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Pass to Murray Boyle. And it's sent back by Isaac. Brown finds Mitchell. Here's Hunter, covered by Miller. Miller against Hunter for the lead. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Miller with a wide open look. And he gets it to go from the corner. Miller's got 7.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
A little bit of showing off there from Embiid.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Barnes. He's got 13. Tries to the hoop. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Dude, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the 2-man game right there.
Here's Mitchell. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. Pass to Barnes. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Well, he's got such a diverse skill set. Scotty Barnes can go off on any night, and he is rolling tonight.
Brown the pass to Mitchell. Embiid with the screen on Nemhard. Back to Brown. On the wing, Isaac. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. The offensive rebound. Embiid. Oh, that's blocked. Inside. Toronto working the ball around now. Nemhard's shot is good. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Toronto.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. And now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. What a month it's been for these teams defensively. The Raptors third, the Lakers in fifth.
I think these teams have made the adjustments defensively, and both are seeing their defensive numbers rise.
Pass to Hunter. Mitchell left side. Here's Kuzma. No good, unable to end this run.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And that's what you want to see from Daniels. Use that size and speed to get to the rim and finish.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, well, innovation is changing the game. Lakers coach J.J. Redick said, I think the biggest thing is gamifying our player development, so creating a holistic environment where players are seeing, hearing, and doing things on a basketball court beyond just dribbling and shooting. Kevin, back to you.
Games to train for the game. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Here's Murray Boyle. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Murray Boyles has got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Daniels against Brown. Shot clock at 6. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's all good, and that's his fifth basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
LA's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And he gets it to go.
And you want more of this from Mitchell. Good to see him moving the ball like that.
Now Nembhard, who's got 20. Barnes screen on Brown. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Hurdle, he is checked in for Isaac.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Ellis kicks to Collins. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for the Lakers. Honey's checked in, and Jared McCain subbed in for Christian Brown.
McCain.
And here are the Raptors now. Pass to Miller. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. 9 points from Brandon Miller.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
McCain with the ball. He has 6. Now Mitchell launches it. And Mitchell drills the 3.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Lakers making a switch here. Abaji's checked in, and the ref is also making a change. Hachimura is checked in. Raptors leading by 6. Miller outside. Ellis with the screen for Miller. Back to Ellis. Just 5 to shoot. Collins kicks to Miller. From downtown, Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
Hurdle with a screen on Miller. Abaji can't get it to go.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Miller finds Hachimura. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Hachimura's got his first points of the game.
And a solid shooter from mid-range. Hachimura with textbook fundamental.
Abaji, no good from outside.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Lakers trail by 8. He takes it in. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Jared McCain's rookie season, Jim, cut short by a meniscus tear in his left knee.
And before the injury, he was the favorite to win Rookie of the Year, Kevin. So he's looking to pick up where he left off and continuing that promising trajectory.
That one is off.
Well, when you watch Jared McCain shoot the ball, there's no wasted motion, and he has limitless range. He's really going to be a good scorer in this league for a long time.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hunter's checked in. And he ends up missing both free throws.
And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
Hachimura, no good. Lakers trail by 8. Here's McCain. He has 6. And Ellis with the block. And now the fast break. Hachimura with the ball. It's blocked.
Oh, that's merciless. Kuzma plays with such competitive energy. Wasn't letting that shot get off.
Got that one up quick. Kuzma's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Outside Collins. Pass to Hachimura. Collins setting the pick for Hachimura. And it's blocked. McCain against Ellis. Kuzma outside. 1:04 left in the third quarter. Abaji 18 feet away and he knocks it down. Now just a 3-point Toronto lead. And so Miller will bring it up for Toronto. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Collins kicks to Miller. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 11.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Hunter, the pass to Purdy. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Yeah, and that's his bread and butter right there. That's where Pirtle wants to operate, right there in the paint in front of the rim.
There's Miller with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got 3 assists in the game. Lopez against Kuzma. Lopez with the steal. Ellis right side. Good. And it's an 8-point Raptor lead.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
And so it's Toronto holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, he knows it's a team effort. It's about finding the best shot, not just his shot.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Setting the floor for the Raptors. We've got Barnes. Andrew Nemhard is out there with Dyson Daniels. Then it's Williams. And it's Miller in at the small forward. Pass to Nemhard. No good with the triple. Lakers trail by 8. To the paint. Isaac finds Mitchell. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll start out on the road and play the Timberwolves in Minnesota. And then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Scotty Barnes and the Toronto Raptors.
And for that matchup with the Wizards, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
The first free throw is good. And Mitchell drops them both. Raptors leading by 6. Williams, a screen on Isaac.
First team foul. At the line for Raptors, Mark Williams, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. He makes both free throws. Lakers trail by 8. Pass to Embiid. On the wing, Isaac. Mitchell passes to Embiid. Quick force. Embiid takes it to him.
Well, the defense did everything they could right there, but against a player like Embiid with that kind of power, it's just not enough.
Barnes outside. Pass to Miller. Back to Barnes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
When Barnes is attacking the painted area, good things tend to happen.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Lakers trail by 7. It's McCain on the wing. He's covered by Daniels.
You know, he's a lot more than a perimeter shooter. Jerry McCain can attack the rim as well.
And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for Toronto. They've held a 12-point lead early. Barnes sets a screen for Miller. Rebound the Lakers. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. McCain against Nembhard. Pass to Embiid. Here's Brown. They grab their own miss, and Embiid throws it down.
Embiid is owning the offensive glass right now, using his size to dominate inside.
And the slam by Williams.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Nembhard against Mitchell. Pass to Embiid. Rebound by the Raptors.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Count that one. Now it's a 7-point Raptor lead.
Well, this is a tough combination that Daniels gives you. Strength and size in the backcourt.
Mitchell kicks to Embiid. Pass to Brown. 6 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, I love the focus McCain showed you right there. He absorbed that contact early, but he was able to plow right through it.
Now, Nembhard. Over Mitchell. Williams. And Williams is right there. And the Raptors lead by 7.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Mitchell a screen on Barnes. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. No good on the triple.
All the time in the world to get that one
off. McCain against Daniels. Here's Embiid. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
Isaac against Barnes. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Pass to McCain. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
Barnes against McCain. Barnes passes to Nembhard. Over Mitchell. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Lakers trail by 7. McCain finds Mitchell. Now here's Isaac. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. And another field goal in this total, making 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
That's 5 threes for him tonight and his 3rd of the half.
Lakers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Mitchell finds the high percentage bucket inside.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
You know what time it is? T-shirt time. Who wants the t-shirt? I can't hear you. Who wants the t-shirt? Get on your feet, make some noise. It's t-shirt time.
Hunter's checked in for Los Angeles. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Los Angeles on D. A 2-point game. Miller outside. To the middle. Here's Williams. That one, no good. Good D by Embiid. Brown with it. Back to Mitchell. To take the lead. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Williams has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Miller kicks to Barnes. Here's Nembhard. And it's sent back by Isaac. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Clock at 6. Nembhard, the pass to Daniels. There's Miller with the 3.
And really, Hunter can guard every position. This is something that makes him incredibly valuable.
Now Brown. Isaac kicks to Mitchell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Dyson Daniels.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
At the line for 2, Donovan Mitchell.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. John Collins, he's checked in for the Raptors. That one drops. He ties it up. Toronto's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Brown against Daniels. Williams a screen on Hunter. Miller surveying the floor. Pass to Nembhard. And the Raptors miss again.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Now Isaac. He's guarded by Williams. Isaac passes to Mitchell. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Now, this is a guy the coaches trust. He's so deliberate with the ball in his hands.
And the Raptors with the ball. Nembhard with it. Miller finds Nembhard. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Pass to Collins. Miller against Hunter. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Mitchell passes to Isaac, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
So oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Collins up top. Back to Miller. Williams, a screen on Hunter. Down low. That shot, no good. Good D by Embiid. Here's Brown. Hunter fires. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Nembhard. Now Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Mitchell. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead right there. Outside Nembhard. Miller knocks down the three.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Fourth personal foul, third team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, DeAndre Hunter. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
In this situation, this is exactly who you want at the line.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Let's give him a big round of applause. Your dad's team.
Now, here's Collins. Miller outside. Now Williams. Embiid there for the rebound. 1:57 left here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell to take the lead. He gets the bucket on the lay-in.
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your stars. Mitchell, deliver it.
Mitchell against Nembhard. From outside, knocks down the three.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Mitchell looking it over. And he banks the layup in.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Collins. It's stolen by Brown. Now Hunter. Miller with the block.
And good length and athleticism give Miller an advantage at the defensive end.
Now Williams. Oh, the slam dunk.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Mitchell against Nembhard. Isaac a screen on Nembhard. Off the glass.
And it's the sequences like this that really give you pause and appreciate how special this young talent is. I mean, he's calm, has a great attitude in those huge moments, and how about that, knocking down big shots.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Shot clocking, game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Williams, a screen on Isaac. Barnes, and hit the three. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Hunter fires. The three is off. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. 2K Sports. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Mitchell with it. They've got Andrew Nembhard. Scotty Barnes is out there with Mark Williams. Then it's Dyson Daniels. And it's Miller in at the three. And there's the three.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Brown against Daniel. Here's Barnes. Oh, he lays it in right over the defender. Mitchell against Nembhard. Shoots the three. A three-pointer. Good.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Great action here if you're just joining us about 1 minute into OT.
And this is the kind of attention that Barnes commands, particularly when he's aggressive looking to score.
First team foul. Shooting for Toronto. Scotty Barnes at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first.
And he looks totally out of sorts here at the stripe. Those defenders aren't afraid at all to body him up and force him to earn his points at the line.
And the second free throw, good. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Mitchell. Now Hunter. He's off from 3.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making it.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now Mitchell from deep. Williams with the rebound. Now here's Barnes. Outside Williams. Here's Miller to take the lead. Isaac rips down the board. Nemhard against Mitchell. Now here's Embiid. He's tightly guarded. Now Isaac. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And down goes the three.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Raptors trail by 4. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Daniels against Brown. And that one is good.
Now, offensively, Daniels has really come into his own, and now he's taking charge in important moments.
Second team.
And that one misses. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. The lead is 2. Mitchell hits the step back. What skill.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
And what an exciting game here with 3 minutes played so far in overtime. Green from outside.
Well, that's just a clutch shot from Barnes, and it's what his team expects from him in these moments.
Mitchell outside. Barnes rips down the rebound. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 so far in their 3-point attempts in overtime.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Mitchell! He hits it with a step-back jam.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through in the clutch.
Isaac against Barnes.
And you got to be careful how you guard Barnes, especially when he's in attack mode.
He drops the first one, and that ties the game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
Mitchell with force.
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
Nemhard with it. Barnes down low. He's covered by Isaac.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
So the first one drops, and that ties the game up. And he is unable to get the second one.
Well, he ties things up, but it would have been nice to come away with the lead there.
Miller And a great assist as they pick up an easy 2 on the fast break.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Here's Mitchell. Here's Brown. Daniels with the steal. Miller. Missed on the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Brown. Down he goes for 3.
And just no better time to catch fire from 3 than overtime. He's hitting those triples like it's nothing.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Guys, what are their best options now?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
I am really curious to see what he's got in store here.
Look how ready Barnes is to play physical. He insists on finishing his motion. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
So making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
Yeah, he knew how big those free throws were. Knocked them down.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
I am really curious to see what he's got in store here.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Mitchell outside. Buries the deep ball.
And they do have a foul to give.
And here is Barnes. Williams, a screen on Kuzma. Releases. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
They probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along.
I keep my so I won't go to alone. Not over fire drill. I got walked in, that's my twin Balenciaga on it. Talking about on the net, he tattled on me. Won't believe this hoodie 1500 without no logo on it. Boy, we been a little homie. Having ganger on him. I ain't never hate before. Dog so broke, I'm praying for him. She up waiting for me. Dr. Trench is banking on me. When I hit the bank, they know me. I feel like they favorite cousin. This is not a fire drill. You better know that. Yeah, it's not a fire drill. This is the real thing. Yeah. Like it's normal. But I seen her with her man play the chorus. Put him in a UIP.